Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To my ever faithful subscribers, thank you very much. Thank you for always tuning in. If you are new here or maybe you've been watching without subscribing, I encourage you to subscribe so that you don't miss any upload here. As you subscribe, please activate the notification button so that the minute I upload any video here, you will be notified. As you can see from the title of this video, we're going to talk about the 11 types of men you should avoid if you're not yet married. Number 1, a man who is disrespectful to his mother and to his sisters, whether they are younger sisters or older sisters. Observe him interacting with his mother and his sisters. The way he relates or interacts with other women is indicative of how he's going to relate with you. A man who cannot respect the most important woman or value the most important woman in his life, the first woman he knows, he will not respect you. Ladies, don't be scared of dating a man who has a strong and close relationship with his mother. Having a close relationship with his mother is different from being a mommy's boy. A good man knows how to hold his own, even though he has a close relationship with his mother, even though he respects and values his mother. There shouldn't be any competition in his love for you and his love for his mother and the love he has for his sisters. Those are different types of love. Every one of you play different roles in his life, and the love is different. One thing with love is that love does not divide, it multiplies. No matter how much he loves and respects his mother and his sisters and the women in his life, he will still have enough love for you if he wants to. Even when he is defending you against his mother, watch how he does it. A strong and intelligent man knows how to be firm even with the woman that he loves. I know some mothers can be very difficult, but even when he is angry with her, even when he's trying to defend you against her, watch how he does it, because an intelligent man would know how to be firm without being outrightly offensive and disrespectful to his mother. Number 2 type of man is the one that doesn't want anything to do with your family or even his own family. Some of them, they tell you, babe, when we get married, I just want it to be us. We are just the only family we have. No, both of you are not the only family you have. You have your family, he has his family. Your families are your roots. If he's trying to distance you from your family, something is smelling there. Or if he is so distant from his own family, something is wrong there somehow. I know some family members can be toxic, and sometimes you decide to kind of take a distance from them to protect your own sanity. You need wisdom to have your own nuclear family. It's true. When you meet and you decide to get married, you are creating a new family, a nuclear family. But that doesn't mean that the extended family does not matter. Personally, I wouldn't trust any man who wants it to be just me and him, no other family member. No. I see it as an isolation tactic to isolate me from everybody who I would reach out to when you start showing your real self. Number 3 is that man that would not stand up for you before his family members. He sees his family members treating you badly, being rude to you, and he doesn't say anything about it. And he acts as if he doesn't say it. Some of them are like, what? It's happening here, they're looking at the other side. They say it, but they pretend not to say it. If he cannot stand up for you or defend you when people are being rude to you or treating you badly, then think twice. No woman should be allowed to defend herself alone from her in-laws. Look, some in-laws can be very troublesome. Some people have troublesome in-laws. And when a man sees that and acts like it doesn't happen and lets everybody talk to his wife, acts towards his wife the way they want, then that is wrong. So if you realize it before you go into a relationship, before you go into marriage with this kind of person, think twice, especially if his family is a difficult family, because there are families who meddle into areas that they shouldn't go into. Some of them don't even know they are crossing your boundaries. Maybe because growing up, they did everything together, they were really very close, doing things together. And when a woman comes in, they don't realize that they should have a boundary. And when you try to explain your boundaries, they don't respect your boundary. That is when the man has to come in to explain to his family, please don't do this or don't do that. Even me personally, as a woman, it has never happened that any member of my family has had to look at my husband sideways. But if it ever happens, I am taking up the matter. It is better I take up the matter with my family than that I allow him take up the matter with my family. It might not end well. No member of my family is allowed to treat my husband anyhow. And of course, sometimes problems can come up, but we're all human beings. We could sit down and talk about it and try to resolve it. But outrightly treating my husband badly in my presence, it will not happen. Number 4 is the one that is nice to you but nasty to other people. When you go out, when you're dating someone, look at the way he treats other people. No matter how nice he is to you, his relationship, his attitude to other people is indicative of who he is, not the way he treats you. He is nice to you because he wants something from you. He has a mission with you. So you don't depend on how he treats you alone. Observe how he treats other people, how he talks to people, how he reacts to other people when he's angry. The moment he gets what he wants from you, you're going to become one of those people he's treating nasty. Is he condescending in his way of talking to people who could be his subordinates? Is he respectful to other people? Is he kind to other people? Because the way he treats other people is really who he is. Number 5 is the emotional blackmailer. He knows how to manipulate you to have his way, even when he's wrong. I read the story of a girl. This girl actually wrote it by herself in one of the groups I belong to. She caught her fiancé. Traditionally, he was already her husband. If you're a Nigerian, especially in Igbo land, after the traditional wedding, if you want to, you do the white wedding. So this girl already had her traditional wedding, and in the Igbo culture, she is already married. She was already living with her husband, waiting for the church wedding to happen. She said in one of those days she wanted to go spend the weekend with her parents. She was supposed to go from work, but she forgot something at home and decided to go to the husband's house, pick up the things she forgot before going to her parents' house. And when she got to the house, she caught the man in bed with another woman. She was so heartbroken that she decided she wasn't going ahead with the white wedding. She refused to go ahead with this white wedding. The guy started threatening suicide, and he actually attempted suicide. That is the classic case of an emotional blackmailer. If you notice such a trait in somebody you are about to marry, that's a red flag. How long are you going to continue giving in to his emotional blackmail? Number 6 is the mansplainer. He is the man who tries to explain to you female things. He tries to teach you how to be a woman. He even explains your period pain and how it should work. Even labor pains. He is a man, he has never given birth. Even women who have given birth, they know that for every woman, it's a completely different experience. So no one woman can tell you your labor will go like this or should go like that. But this man, who has never given birth and would never be able to give birth, he knows everything you should do. He knows so much about childbirth and labor that he would even attempt teaching you how to behave during labor. That's the type of man that doesn't want to know what you like, what you don't like. He tells you what you should like. Number 7 is the one that throws money at every problem. My Igbo brothers. This type of man believes that so long as he is taking care of your financial needs and providing for the family, nothing else should matter. Even if you married him when he was broke, the moment he starts making money, He starts feeling brand new, completely new. If you complain about anything he doesn't even want to listen to it. All he knows, did I not buy you a Jeep the other day? Did I not put so amount in your account? So what else do you want from me? For him, everything is about money. And he doesn't understand how you would dare complain of his cheating ways, how you would dare complain of his hanging out excessively with friends, how you will complain about him not helping you raise the children. He doesn't get it. Every problem that you raise, he handles it with money. Men like this can end up driving you crazy unless you are the type that nothing else matters except money. Then enjoy it. Number 8 is the type of man who has double standards based on gender. He demands respect from you, but is not willing to give you the same respect. As long as he is concerned, he is the man and deserves respect, but you don't. And as a man, you should act in a certain way towards him, but he is not obligated to act in that way towards you. He believes he can talk to you anyhow, and you should be able to take it because he is the man. He can go out whenever he wants, he can come in when he wants, and you dare not say anything because he is the man. Number 9 is fine boy. Fine boy thinks he is God's gift to women. His line of discussion is him telling you all the time, this woman is chasing me, this woman is after me. All the women are scrambling for him. In his mind, every woman that says hello to him wants him. These ones have a subtle way of making you think how lucky you are because every other woman wants him, and you should know how lucky you are to have him or to be in a relationship with him. Sometimes even when you're with him, when he sees a group of women, his attitude will change, his steps will change, because to him, he is the cynosure of all eyes. One thing is, it's not as if all fine boys are like that. All handsome men are like that. Nothing is as sexy and attractive as a man who is fine, but acts as if he doesn't even know he is fine. You want to be the one seeing and appreciating his cuteness, not him telling you about it. Number 10 type of men you should avoid are those who are verbally abusive or violent with their words. The moment he is angry, he unleashes very abusive words just to hurt you. You can never argue in a respectful manner with him. The moment the discussion is not going his way, instead of trying to agree to disagree or disagree to agree, he becomes very disrespectful and offensive with his words. Men who are verbally abusive or trying to be so violent with their words to hurt you so deeply, be careful. They end up being also physically abusive. Number 11 is the type that does not ever take responsibility for his actions. It's always somebody's or something's fault. If it's not the weather, it's the other driver, or maybe the fault of the car that decided to veer out of the road and hit a tree. It is never him. That is that type of man that would blame you for making him beat you up. It is never his fault. Not only men are like this, okay? I am talking about the men right now because the topic is about the types of men to avoid. A lot of women are like this too. People like this, they find it very difficult to change or work on themselves because they refuse to even acknowledge their mistakes and to learn from them. Thank you very much for listening to me, for watching this video. And if you have not subscribed, I want to remind you again to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. You could be helping someone. If you have anything you want to add to this list, go to the comment section and say it. Thank you and God bless you.